Is this a squad?
Yes, my squad.
Are they nervous at all for you, Mike?
No, they're nervous for your brother.
Mike Tyson just tore into Jake Paul after the YouTuber turned boxer got arrested. That's right, just when you thought Jake couldn't stir the pot anymore, he goes and does exactly that. This arrest couldn't have come at a worse time. Jake's been hyping up what could be the biggest fight of his career, a showdown with none other than Iron Mike himself. Fans are dying to see this million-dollar fight, but instead of staying low-key and keeping things clean, Jake lands himself in trouble yet again. And let's be real, Mike Tyson isn't the type to just sit back and watch. He's been observing Jake's antics from the sidelines for a while now, and it seems he's finally had enough. Tyson isn't just lashing out, he's calling Jake out in a big way. The boxing legend has had it, saying Jake's acting like a child and needs to understand that boxing is a grown man's game. Tyson's frustration is palpable, and he's not just making idle threats. Jake Paul's arrest has sent shockwaves through the fight world, with videos of him being cuffed going viral almost instantly. It's all anyone in the boxing community can talk about. Every pro, from seasoned champions to up-and-coming fighters, has been quick to share their thoughts on what this means for Jake's future. And of course, Iron Mike himself couldn't resist joining in. But, unlike the rest, Tyson's reaction was anything but casual. Mike Tyson is furious, really furious. And can you blame him? This whole incident is jeopardizing their highly anticipated fight. We're not just talking about any old match here, this is a fight that could go down in history. It's a fight that Tyson has been looking forward to, and Jake's antics are putting it all at risk. Tyson is beyond frustrated with Jake's behavior. But Mike Tyson has been training hard for months, pouring blood, sweat and tears into preparing for his comeback to the ring. And this isn't just any ring, it's the first time Iron Mike will be fighting in years. The last time he stepped into the ring, he went toe-to-toe with Roy Jones Jr., reminding the world that even in his 50s, Tyson is still a force to be reckoned with. For Tyson, this isn't just a fight, it's a chance to reclaim some of that legendary status. Jake Paul is being accused of illegal possession of firearms, which is a serious charge on its own, but it doesn't end there. Rumor has it Jake's also being accused of tampering with evidence in a previous investigation. Yes, you heard that right, this isn't just about having a few guns lying around. He's allegedly been trying to interfere with a legal investigation, which is a whole new level of risky business. If these allegations are true, Jake could be facing major legal repercussions that could put his entire career in jeopardy. For someone who has built an empire on his larger-than-life persona, this is a dangerous game to be playing. Jake has always been one to push the boundaries, but this time he might have pushed too far.
For him, I think he's a sorry, miserable, insecure, unhappy person.
He's not.
The consequences could be severe, threatening not only his reputation but his entire future in the sport. Jake Paul has always pushed the limits, but this time it seems he might have gone too far. The boxing world is in shock, and his fans are left wondering what's really going on behind the scenes. Just when things couldn't get any crazier, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson finally came face-to-face at a press conference on August 18, 2024, in New York City, and it was nothing short of explosive. As expected, Jake came in hot, trash-talking Mike like it was his daytime job. You know Jake, he's never been one to hold back, especially when there's a crowd watching. He was hurling insults left and right, trying to get under Tyson's skin. But here's the kicker, Mike wasn't having any of it. Mike Tyson, being the champion that he is, stayed calm and composed throughout the whole ordeal. While Jake was running his mouth, Tyson just stood there, staring him down with that infamous cold, unwavering gaze. Mike Tyson's signature steely gaze remained fixed, and here's where things got interesting. You could actually see Jake Paul starting to crack under the pressure. Despite all his bravado, it was clear he was nervous. He was spouting off whatever came to mind without a second thought, desperately trying to maintain the upper hand. But it didn't take long for the crowd to turn on him. The boos started pouring in, and you could see Jake losing his cool, especially when his usual trash talk wasn't landing. The more he talked, the louder the boos grew, and it quickly became humiliating. In a moment of desperation, Jake even claimed he was the next Muhammad Ali. Yes, you heard that right, Jake Paul compared himself to one of the greatest fighters in history. The crowd erupted not in applause but in laughter as Jake's over-the-top claims fell flat. It was a cringe-worthy moment that showed just how out of his depth he was. The press conference was supposed to be Jake Paul's chance to psych out Mike Tyson, but instead it highlighted how out of his depth he really is. Mike stayed unfazed while Jake ended up looking like a joke in front of everyone. Despite the chaos, the press conference did exactly what it was supposed to do: crank up the hype for the Jake Paul vs. Mike Tyson fight on November 15, 2024. Fans are rushing to get their hands on tickets, and they're betting on this fight like it's the next big lottery win. This matchup is quickly turning into the event of the year. Everyone's buzzing about the fight, but let's be real, it hasn't had the smoothest ride. It's already faced several roadblocks, from Mike Tyson's health issues to Jake Paul's recent legal mess. Now, with Jake's arrest making headlines, fans are on edge again, worried that the fight might get derailed once more. The press conference may have boosted excitement, but it's also raised serious concerns. Jake's legal troubles could throw another wrench into the plans, leaving fans questioning if this epic showdown will ever happen. We're all on the edge of our seats, anxiously waiting to see whether Jake Paul's legal issues will jeopardize the highly anticipated fight, or if they'll find a way to make it happen. This situation could be a major game changer. The big question is whether these charges are serious enough to actually affect the fight, or if Jake Paul can somehow sort this mess out in time. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson is doing everything in his power to ensure this fight happens as planned. He's staying laser-focused on his training and making sure all his ducks are in a row, determined not to let Jake's drama derail what could be his big comeback. Tyson isn't letting this latest twist throw him off course. He's working hard to keep the fight on track and make sure nothing stands in the way of this historic matchup. Whether it's keeping his training on point or working with promoters to ensure everything is in order, Tyson is making it clear that he's ready to go, no matter what. He's committed to making sure the fight goes ahead, and he's not letting Jake's legal troubles distract him from his goal. So, there you have it, fight fans. What are your thoughts on Mike Tyson's response to Jake Paul after his arrest? Fill in the comment section with your thoughts, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more boxing news. See you in the next video.